What's going on, everybody? While we keep an eye on this fire, we're gonna come on over here in chill mode. Here we go, right there. Let me grab a seat, get some power. Pull up a bucket. Oh, there we go. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing this evening? Just want to do a quick check-in with y'all. I really don't want to be on long, but I wanted to do a check-in. So fire, that's my department right there. That's what we do. What this is, I told you, I'm in major overhaul garden cleanup mode, because from this point on, I'm just going hard in the garden. Get it all cleaned up, get it tight. Now, everything out here was for a photo shoot, so it is staged. So I'm not even gonna fake the funk. I am not staying here tonight. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. But I figured it'd be a perfect time for you to, matter of fact, y'all gonna be some of the first to see this stage setup before it airs around the world. How y'all doing? I got my bad tripod, so work with me. I'm out here just really, I've done this since this morning, but I said, you know something? Let me get out here, get some work done. Man, I gotta show y'all so much. I got the garden done. Lady Led over there right now. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of her video too. Watch this. Wait. You can see her through the trees over there. Wait, where'd she go? Where'd she go? It's like trying to find a little yard gnome. There she go. Trying to get her stuff together. Cause we working the heck out of them gardens. Right now, we getting all that together. So, between the dang, she fast. Guava sauceless, how you doing? Cheryl, the gardening artist, how you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Now, do I have anybody in the house tonight? Hey, Lala. Do I have anybody in the house tonight that was with us during the preparedness camp? How you doing? Always awesome. Angela. Who else we got? Cheryl, Sauceless, Cindy's World, Mark Golden, Mary, Grow With Me, always awesome. Angela, Preparing for Anything, Titan Strike. Container Crops, how you doing? J3GS Farms, Courtney Taylor. What's going on, everybody? Precious SoCal Gardener. I cannot pronounce your name, my friend. I wish I could. It's something. I'm not gonna burn that up for you, okay? Tracy Lee, Danette Daniels, Melanated Sunrise. There's way more people in here than I thought. Lynette Chambers, Kenya's Journey. How y'all doing? Golly. Hey, what's up, Raheem? Suds and Skins Natural, Raw Soap, Raw Juice Soapery. Did anybody go to camp with us that's in here right now? Because I know everybody's real name is different from their YouTube name. Is anybody, did anybody make it to camp, or did anybody see any of those camp videos? If so, pick one or the other. Did you see the camp videos, or did you make it to camp? Let me throw this wood on this fire so it can burn right. This is Sparta. There we go. I had both of them burning. I had to hit that like Leonidas. Okay, we good now. Okay, you just saw the videos. Hey, Triple Threat. It's good to see you in here. Let me see, saw the videos. Yeah, we love what you and Lady Led are doing. I did watch it. Well, thank you for that. Hey, Nancy P. Hey, Renaissance Grandma. Saw the videos. Okay. Well, I'm going to say this like I always do. I know people get sick of hearing it. And listen, I understand. I understand you get tired of hearing it. But you know what? I'll be feeling like it's only fair. Say, watch the camp videos next year. Gonna make some to South Carolina to get with the ancestors. Okay, all right. I think it's only fair. If every 5 seconds I'm watching a twerking video or tic-tac dance and they don't stop. They don't quit. It don't stop, it don't quit. So I figure, man, that's not helping anybody accomplish anything. So I figured, you know what? At first I was feeling bad that I'm putting out so many prepping videos. And like, you know, you get on people's nerves. I get it. I know. I get on my own nerves. That's hard to do. But I'm going to tell you what. If you got the emails that I got, you'll understand why I won't stop. Just say 1,000 people is tired of it. 2,000 people might be sick of it. But I got 4 emails. I got 4 emails of lives that I helped save. It might be 5,000 people that don't want to hear nothing I got to say about prepping, grow your own, eat your own, preparedness camp practice, making wine, none of this. Solar power generators, affordable transportation. Some don't want to hear nothing, but today I stopped to get gas and I almost vomit because gas went up 30 cents overnight. Gas went up 30 cents overnight. I just been shaking my head like, I figure I'm not gonna stop because I helped save 4 people during that hurricane. They know who they are. They might be here. They might be here watching right now. Those 4 people emailed me, and I wish I could. Don't put that, man. Mark Golden, you be killing me, bruh. Let's not put none of those political names in the chat, man. I'm sorry I had to take you out, bro, because this ain't the first time you've done that, and I keep saying, please don't do that. Please don't, because you don't understand what that does. I'm going to say this while I'm on that subject. I've been ridiculed for not saying names. Okay? I've been ridiculed for not saying particular countries or presidents or politicians or people that do me wrong. Let me tell you something, and I need to get this straight to the people that can hear me. That is not selling out. Everybody say you ain't keeping it real because you ain't saying their names. You ain't saying the president name, or you ain't saying the politician name, or you ain't calling people out, or you ain't addressing people. Let me tell you something. And this has everything to do with prepping and helping save each other's lives. Let me tell you something. If you ain't grown enough to know how to hear, to listen without hearing, I ain't nothing I can do for you. If you can't hear without listening, ain't nothing I can do for you. You supposed to be able to read between the lines. You know who we talking about, or you know what we're talking about. But let me tell you this, for the people that wanna, Dave Chappelle did a skit on it. When keeping it real goes wrong. When keeping it real goes wrong. It was hilarious, but it was true. I see so many people, especially here on YouTube. Hey, Callie Homestead and Pooh Bear. I see so many people, even here on YouTube, when keeping it real goes wrong. Let me tell you something about keeping it all the way real. It's a lot of people with a lot of important things to say on this platform and other platforms for that matter. It's a lot of people with great information on a lot of these platforms. And there's ways to convey your message without being so blatant and blunt that they take your microphone and take your podium away from you. And the people that only want to hear that rah, 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 them ain't the people you want on your team anyway. Them is the hotheads. Them is the people. Why don't you say their names? Why don't you call them out? Why don't you stop beating around the bush? Stop dancing around the situation. The people that's saying that, you do not want them on your team anyway, because if they cannot discern exactly what you're talking about, those is the hotheads that's going to get everybody messed up. Period. I like talking to the people that know exactly what I'm talking about. I can get my message across to smart individuals and at the same time hold my doggone platform so I can help other people. If you do not have a platform to speak on, if you do not have a podium, you're worse. You're worse without a voice than if you was trying to keep it so real. You can't. We don't own any of this. Huh? We don't own any of this stuff. You know? The best people move in silence. You don't hear ninjas coming down the street. Ah, they don't do the Bruce Lee. Ah, woo, ah, woo, ah, ah. No, you don't hear ninjas making all that damn noise. You don't. Ninjas will destroy hundreds of people within an hour and not make a sound. That's real power. All that marching up and down the street, hell no, we won't go bullshit, that ain't getting nothing done. All it did was get you fired away from your job. Yeah, you making a scene out there, people gonna get arrested. All you gotta do is shut people down, is reach deep down in their pockets all the way down to their ankle socks. That start making people look and understand what you're talking about. Stop eating there. If you don't like McDonald's, stop eating there. If you don't like Ponderosa, stop eating there. If that's still a thing in the first place. But you get what I'm saying. You don't gotta march up and down all up in their hallways till people get arrested and hurt and killed. Nope. Stop spending your money. Here's the problem where some people is worse off. They're worse off than the people that they're trying to protest against. The reason why some people are worse than the people they're trying to protest against is because those are the people that won't stop buying their crap. I'm protesting that shoe company. I'm protesting that shoe company. But you catch that shoe on sale and you'll buy it anyway. And you try to keep it quiet and hope that nobody remember that you said you protesting against that shoe company. Just stop spending your money with people and you will see how powerful it is. It's that simple. If you stop spending your money at one company of gas station and only spend your money at this company of gas station, watch how that company prices go down. Watch how their prices drop. Because they have to compete with one another. So I understand my folks when y'all be like, oh, Leia, stop dancing around. Go on, just say it. That's what the reason why those people don't have a channel, when the people that usually say that don't have a channel. The reason they don't have a channel, one, Either they had the channel taken away from them because they was keeping it real till it went bad, or they want to stick their hand up your rump and make you talk. I ain't no puppet. If you want to protest that stuff and you want to go out and calling people names out like that so they can knock you over the head, get your channel started, build it up to all them subscribers just so they can take it away. All that hard work so they can take your voice away. People keep thinking these platforms is a joke. That's because you see a lot of twerking on it. You see a lot of nonsense jumping off of rooftops into frozen pools. You see that kind of stupid crap. Jello eating contest till your belly blow open like Predator. You do stupid stuff. You see that, so you think it's a joke, but you don't realize these platforms have changed people's lives and are changing people's lives if you use them right. Period. So, with that being said, I'm going to let that go. I had to get that out because that's driving me nuts. I need everybody to understand how serious this situation is. Just because I know who's in office, you know who's in office. And I will be talking about that person, but you be like, go on, say his name. So you a punk because you don't say his name. You know who I'm talking about, I know who I'm talking about. What is me saying his name going to do? What is me and him going to have a meeting? No. He'll never sit to my table. Neither one of those couple presidents done been in office. Well, I will never see them in person, and they will never give me the time of day to hear anything I got to say. So why do I need to give him that much respect? Forget about it. I rest my case. So, with all that being said, the gas prices have kicked up in my city 30 cents overnight. And I just start shaking my head. I had to stage this for a photo shoot. And it just got me thinking, is people overseas over there this really, them people really do have to live in tents if they can find them. They do not have a choice right now. And the thing that I'm thinking about is we a stone throw away from that right now. Hey, Game Nerd Mom, long time no see, little sis. We just a stone throw away from that. What's going on, what we keep watching on the news every day? We this close to that. We have several different factions aiming at us. Our name is on their pallet. Have you been paying attention? They're like, we don't like this country, but we really don't like y'all. As a matter of fact, the only reason we don't like y'all is because of them. All these different companies keep saying this, well, all these different countries keep saying the same thing about us. Like, we don't like y'all, but we don't like y'all because y'all friends with them. We don't like y'all, and we looking around like listen to me, family. Have you ever been jumped? Have you ever been jumped in real life? Um, hey, African Dreaming, I ain't even see you in here. Hey, daughter of Zion, how you doing? Have you ever been jumped in real life? Like a couple people stomp you? And if you haven't been stomped in real life by several people, you definitely been stomped virtually here on social media. You've had 2 or 3 people gang up on you at one time and try to tear you down, right? Okay, that's what this is. This is a beat down, and everybody got us everybody is in a circle, and we're in the middle. I can only take so many of them, you know. You can only fight 1 or 2 of them, maybe 3. You can't fight 4 and 5, 6 different people. at the same time when everybody gunning at you. So that all I'm saying is, please get yourself together. Look, oh, she went back in the house for a quick second. Man, go drop your seeds. Go put them seeds to bed. If you don't have no livestock, you might want to look into it. I got people emailing me like, look, they said we can't have chickens in our HOA. Bump them. They're going to have to come and get me. I was like, don't tell them I said it, but you know what I'm saying? Big, big respect. Because right now, how can somebody tell you how not to survive right now? What's up, learn to grow my own? So we got to be little bit more slicker than that right here. I didn't want to keep y'all long. I just wanted to check in and make sure everybody is still prepping. Look, I got, these are just my lightweight bug out bags right here. These just this ain't my everyday carry, but this is my lightweight. So I just wanted to see, is y'all still going for it? Because I know stuff look fun. The weather is nice. I see people roasting marshmallows around the campfire and stuff. All comfortable and cozy at night. You done pulled out your extra blankets and stuff from out the attic. You know, holiday music is on the radio. But I'm telling you, um, thank you, JCO. Say, still doing my PYP. Thank you. Practice your preps all day, every day. Triple threat, urban. Oh, yes, I know you are triple threat. Bug out bags. Bug out bags make a nice gift. It don't got to be that day. It can be every day. Ingrid says, thank you for helping me prepare. It helped me make it through when the owner went out. There you go. Oh, when the power went out, I think you meant. Thank you for that. Say, I got my generator. I got my backup generators. Congratulations, Talisha. Let me see. Raheem said, I appreciate you, bro. I was inspired. I declare I'm a prepped. It cut off on me right there. See, that's what I like to see. Give a testimony. Let people know you ready. At least you trying. Deacon Max says, great information. We are tracking with you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Because I hate that saying at the end of the day. But when it all boiled down to it, y'all, this is about you. What's going on, Ingrid? Say, getting Toledo family on board. There we go. There we go. Ingrid, I think I know you. Did I go to school with you, Ingrid? I only know one Ingrid. In Toledo, too. I couldn't get that fall garden up and running, but I'm prepping for spring. Nope. Do whatever you can do right now. Thank you, African Dreaming. Who just said that about the always awesome? Nope. I'm not taking that for an answer. Get that up, Rogers. We know each other, Ingrid? DeVilbus. DMV Gardner say, I'm ready. I practice at camp at least once a month. There you go, DMV. We have to do it. We have to do it. And just because you don't see me on the video doing it, don't mean I don't do it. Say our first tent camping trip was from Houston all the way to Key West. We camped for a week. We did this in April 2022. Now we are hooked. Once you get kind of used to being a little dirty, because that's what it is. Daughter of Zion said, I'm trying with $20. Start there and move forward. Once you get used to being dirty and used to managing your water intake and output, your water intake and your body output, once you got that mastered, man, nothing can stop you after that. You gonna make it, daughter of Zion. I know you are. Related to Margie and Rosemary Bias. Ingrid, email me at leadfarmer73@yahoo.com. I don't look too much different from when I was younger, besides my weight and my white hair. But other than that, Email me, because I think I know you. How do I take care of mulberry cuttings? Still, I'm ready to plant them. You literally, Regina, stick them in the dirt. Mulberry cuttings, mulberry and elderberry cuttings, you just literally stick them in the ground, water them, and damn near walk away. And they'll start up so fast. My mulberry tree over there came from just having a stick. I ain't kidding. Like this, right? And I think it was about half of this, like this, and just jamming it in the ground, watered it. Didn't do nothing, not scraping, not no powder, nothing. And now it's over there like that. Mulberries and elderberries don't need nothing. They're like weed. Oh, Game Nerd Mom just said it. Mulberries like a weed to grow. As a matter of fact, I'm from Toledo, Ohio. In Toledo, Ohio, mulberry trees are literally almost on every single corner. I mean, unless they did any infrastructure, they were on every corner, and we hated them because the berry juice gonna get all over your cars, and the paint, and it bleaches the paint, it dyes the paint. The birds eat the berries, and their poop drop on your car. It will stain your paint almost for good. You gotta have your car detailed. So we hated them. Stain your sidewalk. You know, when they get ripe, it look like a crime scene because it's all purple and red under a mulberry tree. Say, Tiana Scott said my next door neighbor is from Toledo, Ohio. Okay, okay. And Harrington, you from Toledo too? Oh. What school? I just heard they were shooting up in Whitmer High School yesterday. I just shook my head like somebody shot it was a school shooting in Whitmer High School yesterday in Toledo, Ohio. I still watch Toledo news. It's a doggone shame. So, Mr. Led, can you plant elderberry in cool, cold weather? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Matter of fact, it's gonna look dead for a long time. It's gonna look terrible. As a matter of fact, I have a video that I'm gonna reintroduce of me showing you exactly how to plant that elderberry cutting. And Marisa, yes, I'm from Toledo. Mulberry stained my entire patio. Exactly. In the ground elderberry. You can grow elderberry in the ground or in a container. I got several in containers right now, and they all over my land. Let me see. Good Eats Homestead. Email Lady Led at. Oh, somebody looking for a cutting? It's on our website at easilygrowngarden.com/products. So is everybody got themselves together? That's what I really want to know. You hear that? You hear the deer? This is the season. This is the season where the deer ain't scared of nothing. Look at that Ace Volt. I like that little light up sign on the back. I dig that. Let me see what we got. Any questions before I get out of here? Because I'm going to sit out here. I got my fire going. I'm going to take a little of that fire, put it in my grill, and get me some dinner rolling real quick, and just let it get dark. I'm going to stay out here with her. Look, she don't even know I see her. Watch that. Wait a minute. Let me see. I always have problems with my camera. Wait. Where's she at? There she go. You got it, baby? You got it? I'm just checking on you. Say, please reintroduce the elderberry video because I killed the last one last year. No problem. I'm a re-upload it so you can see because it's so easy. It's so easy, and everything I got was fresh, so it ain't like I just had some old stale cuttings anywhere. Lead farmer, I don't know what I can still plant. I'm in zone 6. You in zone 6, you can still plant some broccoli, cauliflower, collard greens, mustard greens, lettuce. You can still get some lettuce. It's still some stuff you can grow. You got to research it though, okay? I'm going to have you Google that for your area. You still got a little bit of time. We should all make a plan in case of a power outage in cold weather. We've been talking about that for the last 4 or 5 years. That's why I'm pushing these. I'm trying to show you as many solar power generators, SPGs I call them, as I possibly can to give you firsthand knowledge of them, because I know you're seeing them online. Now here's the problem with that. You're seeing them online and then you just go past them. But when I ask you about, do you have any questions about them? Nobody ever got questions. They want to know about one, but then I say, do you have any questions? Nobody ever have any questions, so I don't know what to say. I really want to help everybody make a wise decision because, it's an investment no matter how you look at it. And tomorrow I'm going to be releasing one about refrigeration, 12-volt refrigeration, DC refrigeration. So I'm going to be telling y'all, everybody is trying to power their stand-up freezers and deep freezers and old 1957 refrigerators. I'm trying to tell you that's the wrong way to go. Can all that food up and break it down to a minimum that you can carry in just like the size of a gorilla cart or a radio flyer wagon. That's how much food you should be able to be ready to store. How you doing, Teresa? Good to see you. Say, I got my 2 solar generators to help out. There you go. There you go. Say, I'm getting some electric blankets to plug in my solar generator in case if a power goes out. Exactly. We talked about that last year. Let me see. I canned chicken and beef soup today. There you go, Liz. Do you think having an RV for poop hit the boot is a good asset? Let me just put it to you like this. I have one. I don't have one. I didn't buy no big shiny one. I didn't buy a 2022 or 23. I bought it for a certain reason because I feel that no matter what happens with what's going on right now, I got somewhere to live. See, when you got somewhere you can live, you start making some real bold moves and bold decisions. And that's what I'm doing. Matter of fact, come on, y'all. We gonna head in. We gonna head in, then we gonna head out. My fire going out. Oh, look who busy. Look who busy. Get him, baby, get him. Get him, baby, get him. Got it going on over there. Oh, crap. All right, we're going to come in here, y'all. Hold on. Woo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work for you now. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. There it is. Na 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 na. Okay. All right. We're going to end it up in here. Okay. There we go. Do I have any questions, family? Any at all? before I go. Y'all heard Scooby-Doo. When I go into the dark, that's what I'm always thinking about. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. Let me see. Sorry, that wasn't. Generator's supposed to recharge in less than 2 hours. I missed something. Say, I'm getting a hitch put on my camper bug out van for my birthday. I want a little trailer like yours. Hey, Cindy, excellent talk. How many people want an RV but can't afford it? How many people want an RV but cannot afford it? You want something to be able to bug out so you can sleep in and carry some of your stuff, but you don't have that kind of money. Hand? Anybody? Hand? Okay. Good deal. I even do a teardrop. Don't do a teardrop. Don't do a teardrop. I hate saying this, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Those teardrop campers, they are awful, man. Every person that ever buys a teardrop camper sells it almost immediately. I see some of those teardrop campers in even some of my neighbors' yards, and they never, ever use them. One of my neighbors has a teardrop, and I kid you not. You know what they did? They rented a RV to go somewhere. They rented one. They already got a teardrop. Those things are ultra waste of money. For the price that they cost, you could really just go buy a small C-Class or a pool behind camper. Even a pop-up. Even a pop-up is better than a teardrop to me. I don't know if you've ever laid in a teardrop, but it's like laying in a two-man tent, and you can't get up. You can't turn over. I don't know anybody that sleeps like this except for Dracula, because ain't no turning over. Most people roll and toss and turn at night trying to get comfortable. You ain't doing that in no teardrop. You ain't doing that in there. You better get in that thing and shut your butt up and be still. You would tear something up in there. Especially if you're a bigger person. Don't do it. Your teardrop will end up being your coffin. I kid you not. Those things is coffins on wheels. They won't even have to, there won't be no pallbearers at your funeral. They'll just roll your ass right into the hole. Just roll your They just roll your ass right into the hole. So, this is what I wanted to say. Two drops in a bucket, those teardrops. Well, two drops in a bucket, bump it. You know the saying. You know, that'll be the whole eulogy. You know, roll your little teardrop in the hole. Two drops in a bucket, bump it. All right, let's go. Ashes to ashes. Really want to RV but can't. I'm gonna tell you something right now. I saw something at camp, and I wish people that went to camp with me were here, because I know they saw it. Because one of my friends, two groups of our friends, was right across from this guy, had a trailer exactly like mine, an enclosed trailer exactly like mine. And when you rolled up to his campsite, wasn't no tent. It was just his truck and his trailer. But if you looked at his trailer better, he has solar panels on top of the trailer like mine. He had them done way better than mine. He had a little, about 6x6x6 window in either side of the trailer. He had a little door that you can clearly see he put in himself. He had an air condition on the roof. And we kept riding our bikes around the campsite. And then I finally saw him with that thing open. It made me think, you don't really need you don't really need to buy an RV. If this is a serious situation, he had enough room for all his stuff. And he had the flip down cot. It flipped down from the side wall, right? So he had a flip down cot, and it looked like he had everything in there he needed. I was blown away. And he had a awning on the side that rolls off like an RV. He hurt the game. He had me rethinking, did I really need that big old giant RV? It's just me and Lady Led now, Telling you, that was pure game. So I'm going to say, even if you're not mechanically inclined, that conversion is so simple. Or if you wanted somebody else to do it for you, it wouldn't cost you that much money. So I'm just saying that was brilliant to me. You turn around and you pay like $3,000 for that trailer, 3 to 5 grand, maybe $5,000 brand new, 5 or 6 grand brand new. But you can find them used for around 2,500 to 3 grand, somewhere around there. And then start your own conversion. I just start leaving mine on my truck. Like, don't even take it off of the white truck. Don't even take it off. When I'm in the city, I just use my Jeep. But when we heading out to one of these functions, take the white truck. Now, when we really get hardcore, of course, we take the RV. But boy, that truck and that trailer has been a godsend. Say, there's a bunch of trailer conversions on YouTube. Yeah, simple too. Not all that fancy nonsense, but just simple stuff, for survival. So I wanted to throw that idea out there at you guys because it's very possible. That's why I put that doggone solar panel on top of my trailer. Because now I got power all the time. Any questions before we get on out of here? About getting ourselves together? Anything? Because I'm telling you, I'm get them flood emails and people be like, you ain't checking your emails. I emailed you 100 times. But it's like hundreds of people. It's hard for me to get them emails. It's hard. I ain't got a secretary or nothing. Van Poppin' Seed Driver says, I have an Astro van and a cargo trailer I'm thinking about converting. That's brilliant. Heavenly Places say, hey, Led, I bought an electrical meat grinder. It's said to use food grades silicone spray on the parts. Do you know if you have to use food grade silicone spray? Can you use olive oil? You can use. I'm not going to go and tell you to do nothing against the warranty. I'm going to tell you what I do. I use coconut oil. And you saw what I do. As a matter of fact, I'm going to break out my other meat grinder and I'm going to show y'all how that one worked. I didn't get a chance to show you how it worked the other day. When I did the other one, that little one, that's a bad boy. But the other one is quiet and it just tear it up. It tear it up. Being the two of us, we look no more. Every time I hear tear 'em up, I think of Ben. Have you ever seen that movie? Till you know just what we're looking for. Dun, 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 dun. Michael Jackson used to I miss Mike. I'm telling you, I miss him. That dude was a genius. He was one of a kind. Been the two of us, we look no more. Till we find just what we're looking for. Boy, that song will make you cry every day. So any questions before I go? So for the person with the grinder, I just use coconut oil. Just either spray coconut oil or I just lube everything with coconut. Say, cause you got a friend of me. Yeah, you got a friend of me. All you need now is the moonwalk. You sound just like Mike. Let's not disrespect Mike like that. I don't sound like that man at all. That man, that's a smooth operator right there. Since your tree grows an abundance of persimmons, I like to know if it's possible to buy some of yours for whenever you make a trip back to Florida. Yes, when I make a trip back, I'll let you know. How did the chocolate persimmon taste? You got me singing Ben, and now you asking about the chocolate persimmon. Bad combination. It tasted just like my friend said it would taste. Incredible. Super sweet, super cinnamony. I just remember all the words he told me how it would taste. And he was right every note. Is there much difference between the Energizer AC200, the Energizer, and the AC200P? The AC200P it takes 35 volts before it'll take a charge. The Energizer will take a charge, I think like 12 volts, it will still take a charge. The Energizer AC200 Max, that's Talisha, I'm going to take that down. I'm going to tell you why in a minute, Talisha. It's nothing about you at all. The company you just mentioned, Talisha, do more research on that company. I don't say their name. I don't purchase anything from them. And every time I see an ad pop up on my channel, I report them. How do I know when to bring my lemon tree indoors? I don't know where you live at. That would you would have to tell me where you live and what your temperatures are like. Do you think a kerosene heater is a good investment as an alternative power outage? I have 4 of them, just to let you know. Do you have info on trailers lead? What kind of information are you looking for? You live in Ohio? Oh my God. You might want to start getting yours acclimated now. Go ahead and own when you really start getting cold, just bring it in the house now. Just bring it out on warm days and at night bring it back in. What is this, October? Oh yeah. Bring it in at night and put it back out during the day until your first frost. After your first frost, just leave it in the house. I'm glad you told me that. You have named my rooster the Beast. No, his name is Rudy. The rooster name is Rudy. Like the little football player dude, the movie, because he's so little, but he's so strong and he get on your nerves. That's Rudy. We call him Rudy. And Rudy is going to be Rudy's Hot Dogs. I know you don't know what Rudy's Hot Dogs is. For all those people in Ohio know what Rudy Hot Dogs is. That's what he's going to end up being in a minute. A chicken Rudy's hot dog. You showed me how to grow a pineapple. I had to bring it in the house under a grow light. Will it work? Yes, it should. A rooster is a sound of nature. You get used to it like cicadas. I don't get used to them either. You know what else is a sound of nature? Them crackling in some grease. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're going to have the people on me. No, that's an annoying noise, and it's, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. It's annoying, whether you live on a farm or not. I don't know not one YouTube creator that's trying to do a video and have to not look back at the damn rooster only because it's annoying. Listen, even if you on a farm, I'm coming from land where I didn't have neighbors and didn't have to care, and that still got on my nerves. Let's be for real, okay? But the other sound of nature is man, over a hot fire, warming up some sizzle. Let me see. What else we got? Say we used a stone. I'm a take that down. Oh, my friend, that sounds horrible. But I wanted to talk to my friend about that company that she was dealing with. Talisha. Get rid of them. Say a company that you would suggest. I got several of them, but I don't know what company you suggest on doing what. What are you looking for? I can tell you one for sure that I would stay far away from is Patriots. I don't want their ads on my channel. I don't want to see any of their equipment. I don't own any of their freeze-dried foods or anything. Garden with Mom, a trailer. A company that you would suggest. That I can't suggest a company. I don't, I'm not a dealer or anything, so I don't know all the companies there is. You got to go out just like you're looking for a house or looking for a car and find out, does this trailer have everything that you need? You have to do your own research. Don't go off of nobody's word when you're investing in something like that. Mad Cow said, I wouldn't buy or support them either. Mad Cow, do you know what I know? Mad Cow, do you know what I know? You must know what I know. All this time, y'all see me always erasing anybody that mentions their company. Okay, you sure do too. Ain't no way I could be talking all this togetherness and fight the power and then support that. Oh man, my ancestors would come back and kill me if I supported them people. Say, hi, Led, are the generators waterproof? I want to use, no, none of them are waterproof. None of them, not even gas generators. No gas generators, no electric generators. None of them are waterproof, none. So don't leave them outside. Even gas generators need a cover over them while they're running out in the rain. What do you wish you knew about chickens before you started raising them? What do I wish I knew? I'm not sure how to answer that question. Chickens is just the easiest doggone things to have. It's really nothing to know except for they need space because they're like people in that sense. If they get too crowded in, they really start cutting up. Other than that, chickens do their own thing. Rooster, don't get a rooster unless you know what you're doing and you're away from people. Hey, California, Mojave say, hi, Led, I live in Cali, AA. My Meyer lemon tree has 5 lemons on it, but only one side of the lemons are yellow, but it's in the sun all day long. Bought it in June. It's a dwarf tree. What's going on? Nothing. It's just not fully ripe yet. And the side that's yellow right now is the side that literally faces the sun. That is ripening that side. Those lemons right there that you're talking about, the first ones to get ripe and yellow on that one side, I guarantee you those will be your sweetest Meyer lemons. Those will have the sweetest taste and a taste of orange to them. So you might want to put a little ribbon on those so they don't get mixed up with the rest. When all of them turn yellow, I guarantee you those are going to be some of your biggest and some of your sweetest lemons. Trust me on that. And wherever they're yellow at like that, I bet you that's where the sun hit most of the day, ain't it? That part is facing the sun, and the green part of it must be facing into the bush. I bet you. I'm not even sure what your situation is, but I bet you that's what it looked like. Ali and Danny's Heading Garden said, I know that company, won't say their name either. Amen. Amen. Like I told my friend Talisha, it's not you. You just might not know what you're doing. You might not know who you buying from. You, I'm gonna go and say it. Uh, oh, um, hey, Homestead in the Hood, I'm gonna go and say it. Um, buying from them, buying from that company is like selling your brother on the auction block. I'ma say that, and I mean it. Buying from that company is like selling your brother on the auction block. Did you hear what I said? I mean it too. I found out, and I didn't hear this from nobody. Well, let me tell you this. The way I start figuring it out, I'm like, this word is being thrown around a lot. At this certain heat of the moment, this 1 year, this word was thrown around a lot, right? And all of a sudden, I'm starting to see all these products from this same company that this word is being thrown around a lot. Okay? So I'm like, man, some of the people on these commercials look like some of the people I keep seeing on TV. I did my research. My own. I didn't need to talk to anybody. I didn't listen to nobody say, you know that's what they be doing. No. Go do your own research and you'll find out what you support when you purchase their dried meals, their food, their power generators, their solar panels. Now, if you into supporting that, hey, more power to you. But please don't mention them here. So I'm a beginner in the generator world. I'm here for any recommendations for the chat too. Well, welcome. It's gardening time. Hello, everybody. Hey, it's gardening time. What about flashlights gardening with mom? I'm gonna have everybody do their own research on that company though. You're gonna find a dark, 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 sinister, evil, plotting corporation. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it right there. Say, gardening for mom. Say, I brought. What do you say? You bought something from them? Is it because you didn't know or you supported? That's the part. Most people seem like they didn't know. What letter does the company start with? A P. The first three letters is P-A-T. I'm going to leave it there. P-A-T. P-A-T-R. I'm going to even go that far. Yes, I didn't know. Do your research. That's all I can say. Do your research. Don't listen to me. Do your own research because I didn't listen to nobody either and did my own research. And what drew me to them were they were they were fairly cheap and their commercial was on every 5 minutes. Their commercial was on every if a video come on, there's their video. If a video when that same video go off, there's their video again. Like, what the hell is going on with these people? They have to be the most sponsored, most paid ad on all of YouTube. So I was like, once I did my research, I was like, oh, that's why they're so powerful. Nope. Nope. California says, I guess what? My kale is still producing from the spring. I water it, continues to grow. My broccoli is still producing small flowers. Should I pull them and start again? Producing small flowers. No, just let them grow. You in California, you don't have to do anything. Let them keep growing. You can still eat the leaves like collards. Their products are false advertising. Um, you know what? I wouldn't even know because once I found out who they were, I just don't even care anything whether they're lying about their product or not. They're awful. A lot of money put into that company for sure. Yes, it would. A lot. Donations go into that company from people that support that kind of thing. I don't want to have no parts of it. New York, Texas said, you ain't lying, lad. That product name popped up regular during a very suspicious time in our country. Yes, back to back to back to back. And then once I did my research and saw that all that was affiliated, oh, hell no. Nah. See, I've never heard of that before after I found out. There's a big SPG cannot keep up with the bourgeoisie fridge facts. Oh well, like I said, I don't know nothing about their products. I don't even care if they was the best of the best of the best, sir. I wouldn't even care. I don't care if theirs outdo every giant name brand. I don't care if they better than Blue Eddy, Jackery, EcoFlow, Bourgeoisie. I don't care if they better than anybody. I will never support them. I don't care if they drop their price to $5 for a 3,500 watt appliance. I don't want to sell my soul to the devil because that's what I feel like I would be doing. See, I didn't know myself. I ordered a couple things from them. Just do your research. That's all I'm saying. New York, Texas, you on point 100%. I'm telling you. Once you find out, you'll get sick. Learning to grow my own. Amen. Amen, man. So we've been on here for an hour, you guys. Let me see. What's your favorite rechargeable battery company sizes? AA, C, and D. Oh, I got that for you. I got the answer for you right here. What's my favorite rechargeable battery size? AA. What did I just do? I know you want to leave, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind because you mean that much to me. Ain't too proud to beg, darling. Please don't leave me, girl. Don't you go. I can't hit that note. There you go. All day. I got these everywhere. I got these everywhere. Please, baby, baby, please don't leave me now. Don't you go. Can potatoes do well in grow bags? Indoors with grow lights. I wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna say it's impossible because it's possible. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna tell you why. I wouldn't try to grow potatoes indoors and in a grow bag. That's a rooting tuber that spreads. Potatoes of all sorts need a lot of space. A lot of space. They need depth. They need very loose soil, loamy soil. If you want a good production of potatoes, they need a lot of nutrients. And you just ain't gonna get that in a container. Every year I see tons of gardeners try to grow potatoes in buckets. I did that about 12 years ago. And I planted it in all of these tubs and buckets, and I will never do that again because I had tons of dirt, tons of soil that I put in all these buckets, and I'm getting all these little bitty marble potatoes. For what? Like, for what? Here's the other thing. Potatoes don't cost anything. You can literally get a 50-pound bag of potatoes for like $5 at the farmer's market. Potatoes and onions to me is not that important yet. You can grow a lot of onions. That's way different. But I'm just saying certain things I'm not going to use up my real estate in my garden trying to grow when I know I can get tons of it from somewhere else for damn near free. I know it's a great experiment and it's cute, but if you was trying to do it to save your life or survival, that's a tough one. Sweet potatoes, on the other hand, whole different ball game. If you have enough space and depth for sweet potatoes, oh, you're going to get some sweet potatoes. Even if you have space and depth, I'm talking about anywhere from 2 to 3 feet tall, big as this table. Big as this table and as tall as this table. If you have a container this big, now you're talking. Grow some potatoes in it. Sweet potatoes and white potatoes. You're going to get you something. But if you try to grow potatoes in a 5-gallon bucket in these little Rubbermaid containers and stuff, you're going to be disappointed after waiting whatever it is, 120 days or 90 days, whatever it is. You're going to be disappointed like everybody I watch on YouTube is every year. You might have one big old lumped up potato, but the rest of them look like dookie balls, and you're just going to be mad. Like, you're going to have a whole container full of soil with 1 billion roots in it and these little dookie ball potatoes, and you're just going to be mad. Everybody I see, every single person I see on YouTube do that. That's what they get. Said that happened to me this summer. I have 2 5-gallon buckets of potatoes the size of a quarter. Amen. There was one guy, I'm going to say his video is about 12 or 13 years ago, because he's what sparked me to do it. And he kept feeding them to his dog, right? He'll flip open the bucket. That crap was staged. Years later, I found out that was staged. Once you know what potatoes look like after you grow them, you know he staged that. Like, wow, he got like 40 million views on this video and it was staged. So he got the world thinking they about to grow these big hunking sweet potatoes in this little Rubbermaid bucket. Oh, he got us all good. He got us good, family. TLC in the garden said the one in the UK that grows all the potatoes. No, this dude ain't in the UK. I think he like in Tennessee or something. Al and Danny's Healing Garden said, I'm in Detroit. It's going down to 50 degrees at night. I have grow lights. Should I just bring in my lemon trees? Yes. I said that. Bring them in the house at night. Trailer Park Gardener said, that's what happened to my Chinese purple sweet potatoes in the 5-gallon grow bags. But I did have 5 stems per bag. But look, somebody said, Waverly said, I did it twice myself. Don't waste your time. Especially for new gardeners too, they do that and they get so disappointed and discouraged, they ready to quit. I'm going to just tell you, don't do it. Oh, Mad Cow, you seen it too. His potatoes was clean and perfect. They didn't have no roots growing on them or nothing. Like, I even fell for that about 12, 13 years ago. I fell for it enough where I said, I'm going to do this. I did everything. I fed the soil, watered the soil. I was on it like clockwork. And I just got all these little dookie balls, no matter what I had, man. No matter what container. It was just a bunch of little dried up, dehydrated, old constipated potatoes in the bucket. And all I could think was I wasted all this season trying to grow these just to get this. And he was the only one I saw. Every blue moon, you might get one crazy potato, one good lump in one, maybe 2. Miraculous. You might get one good size one, but that's it. That's it. You're going to get one potato that got all the smarts, all the looks, all the brains, he got everything. The rest of the little potatoes like, that's my big brother. Don't do it. I quit after growing my potatoes that way. Just put them in the ground. Just put them in the ground. Say, yeah, we can't eat no constipated potatoes. No, you can't. Just don't do it. Let me see. Cassandra said, I'm glad you said that. I tried 2 years ago in a 10-gallon grow bag and only got little potato pellets. Exactly. Don't waste your time. Hey, crafty mom. I'm about to get off now. I got one potato and it was half eaten. And that's the other thing. You would have a whole container full of ants. You in Orangeburg, Mad Cow? I just passed there today. I was out that far today. I'm in Columbia. Look, I was just about to give away something. I got a good friend lives in Orangeburg, and she works at the hospital that I used to work at here. I just wanted to make sure, I'm glad y'all asked me some gardening questions because I love that too. I love that too. I love my generators and I love my technology, but gardening, that'll always be my first love. Say, grow potatoes in a cardboard box. Last did pretty good with this way. All I can do is take your advice and take your word for it. Can mint leaves keep the ants away? I don't know. I've never tried it. No, I'm not from here, Trey. I'm not from South Carolina. I'm from Ohio. Or are you talking about school, like college? Let me see. Do you know when ginger should be harvested? Been in the ground since June. You gotta feel around down there and see if it's ready. With ginger and turmeric, it's almost kind of like it's not a specific time. You want to feel around down there and start looking like potatoes, right? I know potatoes, they say you got to wait whatever day it is, 120 days, 130 days, whatever it is. That's not always true. Them numbers on that packet ain't always true. Um, you just you feel around down there. Once you start feeling a big humping, honking potato, it's like maybe I need to start. Cause I know some people say with like sweet potatoes, wait till they all bloom. That's a lie too. You need to go in there and inspect your garden at all times. When you start seeing potatoes busting up out the ground, you might want to start looking around. When the leaves are brown, nah, that ain't even it either. Cause sometimes you'll wait till your leaves get brown and you don't even know your potatoes underground rotting. So all of those techniques is myths to me. It's like your watermelon, right? When is your watermelon right? You need to go and inspect those watermelons. You just can't say, yep, the stem is dried up. You have a dry stem, old bitter ass watermelon. You gotta go and inspect those, inspect your garden at all times. Cause one or two times what happened is on a watermelon, you will think it's right, but you don't even know underneath, say it been dry, 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 and all of a sudden it just downpoured rain for about 3 days. What you didn't know is up underneath your watermelon where it sit, it done split open and got ripe. Bugs is up underneath that watermelon. You can't see it because you ain't inspecting it. Then that stem, it's ripe. So the stem will dry up and look like, hey, it's ripe. That's because it is, but in the wrong way. You flip that watermelon over, and it's like when Michael Jackson turned around on Thriller, like, dun you know what I'm talking about. You flip that doggone watermelon over, and it's just like every scary movie. Diane, wake up. Diane, stop playing. Dana. Ah! So if you don't inspect your garden like you should, nothing in your garden, you just should be inspecting your garden all the time. Before work, after work, all the time you need to be inspecting your garden. Go around. You know what I do? I literally every morning just walk around my land. That's how I found that doggone persimmon from my friend. You just walk your land. Check things out. You'll start noticing weird things like, dang, something been in my garden. Here was some kind of strange poop. What the heck kind of animal lets out this kind of poop? You don't even know. It might not even be no animal. It might be your neighbor over there stealing your tomatoes. And your porch light or something came on, made him nervous, so he had to just do it right there, right next to the lettuce. You don't know. You need to inspect things like that. Different kinds of footprints, animal prints, infestations, because if you don't check for your infestations, y'all silly. If you don't check for your infestations, you from afar, from your kitchen window, you looking out at your garden, look like your tomatoes and your peppers and your squash is doing great. But you'll leave it like that for a few days and come out there and find those doggone, what is those doggone nasty caterpillars with the green, hornworms. Hornworms look like a thumb, with a witch fingernail on it. You'll see all that, all kind of infestation up close. Inspect your garden, walk your land, and you can beat half of that. Sometimes you walk your garden and you get out there and you find out like, oh, I'm glad I came out here because I only got 3 hornworms and I was able to catch them. Okay, so before, it don't take hornworms and those other worms and those squash beetles, but I'm gonna say a couple of hours to destroy your garden. I'm not gonna say days. I'm not gonna say a day or 2. I'm gonna say it will take one of them bad boys a couple of hours when they really in that prime where they about to turn into a damn butterfly. They will destroy about 3 plants each. Each one of those worms will destroy about 2 of your tomato plants all by themselves. And all you'll find is all them little caterpillar poop balls all over the place. Said, how was Benita? Oh, you missed it yesterday. I showed that, Miss Shirley OG. I thought you was in there with me. Let me see. Let me see what we got. Okay, that's a fact. Killed my tomatoes in hours. Literally, you will leave for work and everything looks great. You will come home from work and everything will be destroyed. Yeah, you missed that one. I even had 1 fruit off of her. Let me see. Bonita look good, man. She do, hands in the dirt. She do. She look real good. I'm proud of her, man. I'm proud of her. Cause listen, I was going to literally dig her up from the root. I was crushed. I almost got to crying on video that day, man. I was crushed. And Lady Lead stopped me. I literally took a chainsaw out there and chopped the rest of her down. And she said, stop. You never know what's going to happen. Just leave it. I said, I know I'm going to replace it. I'm wasting up space. I'm taking up. She said, leave her alone. She going to come back. I was crushed. It was like, I don't know if you've ever watched Telemundo's soap operas. Have anybody ever watched Telemundo soap operas? Because that's how the conversation between me and Lady Lead was when I was like, I'm going to destroy her. No, you can't. Leave her. She'll always come back. And then you can hear the music in the back. The sun was going down. And I just break down on my knees crying like, it was like that. It was very cinematic. And I even recorded a lot of it. I actually recorded it. And I look back on it, I skipped past those videos and I kind of laugh. It's still heartbreaking, but I kind of laugh because we was out there fussing like 2 old people. I told you, Billy Ray, you need to come on in now and tell me what to do. Like you somebody's mama. I'm your kid's mama. That's about it. You ain't my mama. We was fussing, man. I never uploaded that video because we was tearing up. I'm going to let y'all go, though. All right? But I'm going to end up showing somebody name that sounds like Q Horace. Is that one of the soap operas? I will watch Telemundo and not know what the hell anybody is saying. Let me tell you something about watching Telemundo. First, I'm going to tell you about traveling and stepping out of your comfort zone. When you step out of your comfort zone, you have no idea what you like until you go experience life. Until you go taste life, you don't know what you like. When I'm in Florida, I'm just listening to Espanol. I'm listening to Spanish channels, Spanish radio. I'm watching Telemundo. I'm not even watching anything normal. I'm going to tell you something about that though. After a while, looking at their body movements and what they doing, especially when he like grab her by the neck. I don't know what he's saying, right? And ta-da, all of the music, you start understanding them. And after a while, I will think I speak fluid Spanish for some reason. And Lady Laird always stopped me like, don't say that. Don't say that. You're saying that wrong. You're going to offend people. I said, I can't say it. Don't say none of them words. Leave that alone. That's not for you. So I'm telling you right there. If you listen to Telemundo long enough, you will understand what they're saying. You will know what the whole show was. I will sit there and watch a Telemundo cooking channel or soap opera, and I don't even realize I've been there for an hour. And I know exactly what they cooked, and I bet you I know what it tastes like, and I know who killed Sandra by the beach and left her body there, but one of her shoes was missing. I know what all that meant, but I don't understand their language. When you go somewhere else, man, you start to find a part of you that you don't even know existed. You start to question your origin sometime when you go other places and run into different ethnicities and different, you know what I'm saying? Different people from all around the world. You start like, am I black? Am I Hispanic? You start to ask yourself a lot of questions. Then you start looking at yourself in the mirror like, like you start asking yourself, how could I understand them? It sure is pointy. Anyway, I'm going to leave that right there before I go. Everybody have a wonderful night. You know you've questioned it. If you travel and you start being around a lot of people you don't understand, all of a sudden you start understanding them, or you enjoy being with them. You're having a good time. You're feeling like you're home for some reason. Gotta check myself. Might want to go get swabbed. Because I'm not sure who or what I am no more. You know all our grandmamas and granddaddies done did some lying. You know they done did some lying. You know, you don't really realize who you think is your mama is really your aunt that started keeping you because your mama gave you up, wanted to give you up for adoption, but your aunt thought it was wrong, so she brought you in, and she been lying to you all these years and telling you she was your mama, and your real mama is your auntie. Your uncle is your daddy. Your daddy is your uncle. Them lies exist in all of our families right now. Your mama may be your biological sister because your mama was on drugs and she left you in a dumpster somewhere. Your sister took you in the nursing home, in a children's home, and she ran off with you, raised you like her own. But that's your brother. You don't even know. Man, this country is screwed up with all these lies. I told y'all them lies gonna come out and it's gonna flood this earth like a hurricane. It's gonna flood. The truth gonna come out and flood and wash over everything like a tsunami. It's been so many lies that have destroyed families for so long, for so many generations. This whole nation is built on lies, and the truth is busting at the seams. You ever had a waterbed and you start doing too much on the waterbed? You ever had a waterbed bust on you? Okay. That's how the truth about to wash over all of us. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful day. Please, please prep and pray. Prep and pray. Be safe. Take care. Get yourself together. Be safe. I love you. And I'm out.